Okay, so now how to ride a superbike. So riding these bikes are completely different than riding normal bikes because they're very dangerous, they're very fast, and they provide you the best feel also. But then you must have a proper control of your throttle and your clutch. Otherwise it is going to be absolutely impossible to ride this kind of bike because they are very crash friendly. I mean, if that makes sense. The problem with these bikes is that they're stupidly fast. And when I say stupidly fast, it means it can go 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. Wow, can you imagine that? 0 to 100 in just 3 seconds, which is a very remarkable number. Okay, so starting with the basics, everything is as similar as a normal bike. This is your brake, rear brake. This is your front brake. This is your accelerator. That down there is the gear shifter. It's too noisy today. Sorry. Okay, so that's the gear shifter and this is the clutch. Yeah, so everything's almost similar as a normal bike, but what's the difference? Oh, that's a Bentley over there. Okay, let's get on to the bike. Yeah, and another reason for these bikes is that these are very heavy. This is the Kawasaki Z800 and this bike weighs 240 kilos, which is a remarkable weight. So in order to turn on your bike, you just turn your key to the right. Your display turns up. This is the mileage. This is the clock. This is how far you have gone. This is your bike's engine temperature. And ideal temperature of engine for this bike should be somewhere 80 to 110 Celsius, 110 degrees Celsius. And this is the RPM meter. So I have already done a video about all the basics and everything of any normal bike. You can watch it right here. So moving on, these are your indicators. This is the low beam, this is the high beam, this is the pass light. The pass light is a bit different over here. And this is the hazard button. It turns all your 4 indicators all together. And this is the horn. This is the starter ignition and this is the starter. So let's fire up this bad boy. Completely similar to a normal bike, but the sound is different. Why? Because of the 4 cylinders underneath. I'll show you it. You see those pipes? Those are the cylinder headers, which makes the bike sound so nice. Also with this nice sound comes a lot of risk because this bike is stupendously powerful. I'll give it just a throttle, it won't go ahead. Okay. And this bike has ABS, so not to worry about braking too hard. So now in order to engage first gear, you need to again pull the clutch in, put it into first gear, that is 1 down and 5 up. I'm in neutral gear currently. And in this superbike, what's different is you never have to use the throttle when you're riding in the city. Even if you just need to use 5 or 10% of the throttle. If you use too much, you're going to be dead. Watch how the bike pulls when I shift into first gear and let go of the clutch. Hold in the clutch. First gear, you hear that thump. That's usual with every superbike. Now see, I won't touch the throttle at all, but I'll lift the clutch and see how it moves. See, without even touching the throttle, with just the clutch disengaged, the bike can pull up to 15 kilometers per hour speed, which is a comfortable speed for cruising around the city. At least in India, you can easily cruise around the city with that kind of speeds. So now when you want to feel, when you feel that you need to go a bit faster than this, 15 kilometers per hour is not doing it at all, then you rev up. Wait, I need to brake because of the traffic. Okay, so when you feel that you need to accelerate and lift the clutch, then you're gonna just give it a twist and very gently, be the most gentle as you can, be superbly gentle. One tiny mistake and that could result into an accident, because when you throttle too much, your bike might wheelie and you might fall off from behind. See how the bike pulls. give it only 10% gas. So with Superbikes, the fundamentals are the first gear can easily pull up to 40-45, and after that you engage second gear. Then second gear takes you up to 60, 70, 80, and then you go to the third gear easily. I'm talking about easily. Otherwise, if you full throttle on your first gear, it'll make you cross 100 kilometers per hour. See, I'm going at 100 km/h. And while you're braking, always make sure that when you are at low speeds, always disengage the clutch. Yeah, so now when I'm at first gear, I'll go to second, I'll pull in the clutch. I'll downshift. How to downshift? Pull in the clutch, let go of the throttle, put your gear, take your gear down. See, right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put in the clutch, shift into down gear. I'll downshift it. Now accelerate again. Second gear, third gear, okay. Brake. Lots of speed breakers, damn. I'll just take a U-turn. Yeah, this is also very hard with these bikes, taking a U-turn. First, you must get a feel of the bike. What you're gonna do is you're gonna practice 20-25 kilometers per hour every day for at least a week or two, and then you're gonna get a feel of the weight, the way the bike handles. If it's nimble, some bikes like Triumph Street Triple and Daytona are very nimble to handle. They're also very less stable at high speeds. What happens with Kawasaki or any other bikes like Suzuki Hayabusa, BMW S1000RR is that because of so much weight they have, it is very easy to cruise at 150 plus kilometers per hour. Now beyond 150 kilometers per hour, I would never suggest you to go, but what are these bikes for then? Yeah, so when you cross 150 kilometers per hour, these bikes feel absolutely planted and no vibrations at all, no problems whatsoever. That's it. That's how you ride a Superbike. Let's get going.